In Sicily, they're searching for survivors. 50 metres beneath these now calm waters are the remains of a super yacht. A luxury vessel which was carrying 22 people when it was hit by extreme weather. Relentless rain and wind battered the north coast of Sicily in the early hours of Monday, causing widespread damage on the land and proving fatal at sea. Fisherman Fabio was the first to the wreckage.
There were 2 sailboats half a mile away from the harbour with their anchors at sea. After 10 minutes, we saw a flare in the sky. We waited about 10 minutes to see the intensity of the tornado and went out to sea. We were first to give rescue, but we found no one at sea. We only found cushions and the remains of the boat.
The 56-metre yacht was carrying 12 passengers and 10 crew members when it got into trouble. 15 people, including 35-year-old Charlotte Golunsky, her partner and her 1-year-old baby Sophia, managed to escape. But among those reportedly still missing, the boat's owner, British tech tycoon Mike Lynch. The 59-year-old entrepreneur had recently been in the headlines after he was cleared of all charges in a high-profile fraud case in the US related to the sale of his software company. It's believed his wife is one of those rescued, but there are local reports his 18-year-old daughter Hannah is also missing. The weather was so bad overnight that locals describe it being like nothing they'd ever seen before. Waterspouts, essentially like tornadoes on the water, tore into the coastline. The yacht had been anchored just over there. The sailing mast lights had been twinkling in the night sky, and by morning they were gone. As coastguards, firefighters and specialist divers continue to search for the missing, investigators are piecing together the yacht's last voyage. It had sailed from the Sicilian port of Milazzo on the 14th of August, making its way towards Porticello. By the 19th, the vessel was recorded as being anchored just off the coast near the village port. That's where it was when the storm hit, leaving passengers scrambling for safety in the dark.
Survivors are not talking much. They are very confused because it happened at night. It was dark and they found themselves in the water. Some of them were lucky enough to save themselves and were taken directly to the emergency room.
As medics tend to survivors, authorities haven't given up on those still lost at sea. Divers have already found one body near the wreckage. And they know, with every hour that passes, this rescue mission moves closer to becoming a recovery. Ashna Harinag, Sky News in Porticello.